It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my time is finally near. And I can feel a change in the wind right now. Nothing's in my way, and they're not gonna hold me down no more. No, they're not gonna hold me down. 'Cause I've got faith of the heart. I'm going where my heart will take me. I've got a faith to believe I can do anything. I've got strength of the soul, and no one's gonna bend or break me. I can reach any star. I've got faith. I've got faith in the heart. It's been a long night trying to find my way through the darkness. Now I'll finally have my day, and I will see my dream come alive at last. I will touch the sky, and they're not gonna hold me down no more. No, they're not gonna change my mind. 'Cause I've got faith of the heart. I'm going where my heart will take me. I've got a faith to believe I can do anything. I've got strength of the soul. No one's gonna bend or break me. I can reach any star. I've got faith in the heart. I've known a wind so cold and seen the darkest days, but now the winds I feel are only winds I've changed. I've been through the fire and I've been through the rain, but I'll be fine. Oh, I've got faith of the heart. I'm going where my heart will take me. I've got a faith to believe I can do anything. I've got strength of the soul. No one's gonna bend or break me. I can reach any star. I've got faith of the heart. I'm going where my heart will take me. I've got strength of the soul. No one's gonna bend or break me. I can reach any star. I've got faith. I've got faith in the heart. It's been a long road. I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same thing you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants to say thanks to. Yeah, this is my that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants to say thanks to. Yeah, this is my to feel the rush, to rush the dangerous. I'm gonna run right to the edge with you, where we can both fall in love. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. Out on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. On the edge,
didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and when we got real blue, stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever,
commencement ceremony of the class of 2011. And today marks the fulfillment of a dream for each of these graduates. For you, their families and friends, and for all the teachers from small blessings through junior high who have worked patiently and waited eagerly for this moment. This is my 15th graduating class, so I have watched these wonderfully accomplished young men and women since they were cute 3-year-olds, and I do thank you for the excitement. It was quite the gift. Not at all. They are very self-possessed young adults, and we are very proud of you tonight. We hope that we have motivated you to continue your steadfast adherence to your goals. We have spent considerable time and energy in educating you, morally and academically, and tonight we celebrate your accomplishments. Your individual excellence as strong Christians who will become leaders in the future of society and the church. So we are very happy to be here with these 22 beautiful young men and women. Should I have you sit down? Sit down. Most dreams are realized by journeying toward them one step at a time. And we who are gathered here tonight to witness this event are truly companions of theirs on the journey. Boys and girls, I congratulate you on your achievement. This is your evening to bask in the glow of your accomplishments. We also recognize the fact that many of our graduates represent the second generation of young men and women who have passed through the halls of Sacred Heart. I ask anyone who attended Sacred Heart or graduated from Sacred Heart Elementary School to stand, please. I know that half this church went to Sacred Heart School. So we will stand, please, and please remain standing for the prayer, the pledge, and the national anthem.
Lord, we come before you this day to thank, praise, and glorify you together with our graduates. Bless them now as they go forth. Uphold them in faith, hope, and love. They have knowledge, so we ask, Lord, show them now how to use it wisely and find a way somehow how to make the world we live in a little better place. Grant their faith and courage and good purpose in their days, and show them how to serve you in effective ways. May they ever be aware in everything they do that knowledge comes from learning and wisdom comes from you, O Lord. Education, their knowledge, and their skill may find their true fulfillment as they learn to do your will. We ask this through Christ our Lord.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
Archbishop Brady asked him to serve on his staff. During his time here, he spent many hours in our school. And a cousin of him, Miss Malone, is currently a religion teacher at Sacred Heart School. Both have touched the hearts of the students they have worked with, and we are pleased that they can both be present today.
Good evening. It's nice to come back. I can't believe when I was trying to subtract the years that it was 27 years ago I left here. And yet you don't really leave because the people I know and the contacts we've had, just like my classmate Father Brennan, who is still part of Sacred Heart in a special way. But when the principal asked me to come to speak tonight, what do we say? What do young people think? I was smart. I went to the youth group in my parish, and they said, if you were graduating, what would you want me to tell you? Or would you tell me what to tell those who are graduating? Only 3 things. And the first they said to me was to tell them to ask God to guide their future. That however difficult things might be, the Lord is not far from us. Secondly, as you continue your education, to seek the gift of wisdom, because the world in which we live needs your gifts. And the third, hanging, not to give up. And I like that, but I said, that's only 30 seconds, and I'm going to speak for a half hour. Not really. What I would like to do is to ask you to consider why we are here, because you have accomplished some great things. But just one step along the way that will lead to other steps for the future. And what I would like to ask you to do for a few moments is to look back on how many have been here since small lessons? How many from 5th grade up? How many just walked in the door for the first time tonight? I think it's important because all the things that have happened that we sometimes forget because we're anxious to take off that cap and gown, run with the diploma, and be gone to begin a new stage of our life. But just look back for a few moments. The inventions that have occurred since you started Sacred Heart School. Most of you have cell phones. Some of you have iPads. And all of you, iPods. These went around a long time ago. And because my cousin will not teach me how to do computers and technology, I'm at loss. But just think of all those inventions that have happened. How about the individuals that have come and gone? The people who are important, different stars, idols that we had in music, in sports. And they've come and they've gone. We put them aside because life continues to change. And even the headlines that we read, to consider the fact that good things, like a plane landing in the Hudson River, to think of the bad things, but right now we're in war in 2 different places of the world. Natural disasters, such as the fires in Arizona, the earthquakes in Haiti, and even now the volcanoes spewing lava in Chile, forcing people to move. But because of technology, you and I are part of that experience. These events have changed our world and your world. And they've been part of your experience while here at Sacred Heart. But as we go beyond those headlines, we've also met some individuals. A new president, a on hope. Gee, we forget some of those things that have occurred during those years when we lived here at Sacred Heart. And we also met the most important person in our life as we celebrated the sacraments of reconciliation, of Eucharist, and of confirmation, to allow us to become the people the Lord wants us to be as we live our Christian lives. These are all things that have happened and we sometimes forget. They're the headlines, maybe written in paper or on the television or radio, that we've experienced as part and parcel of our living. Unfortunately, many of those things speak of bad news, of scandals, of things that have gone wrong, of the economy. And yet, we gather tonight to celebrate something positive and good. Your accomplishments, the fruit of the work of your faculty and administration here at Sacred Heart School. So we have reason to celebrate, but to be truly aware of the world that we are walking in and the world that you are called to change tomorrow. As we read different headlines and realize that the world around us affects us, we sometimes forget that we can write the headlines and change that world that is around us. So tonight, as we thank God for the sacrifices that have been made to give us a sound education here, we ask God's blessing upon you and ask for the strength and the power to put into practice what we have learned, so that tomorrow the Bergen Record could have a headline that says, Sacred Heart School sends forth graduates ready, willing, and able to make our world a better place. You can write that headline by what you say and by what you do. God bless you.
I am honored to present to you the graduates of 2011. By virtue of the authority invested in us by the School Board of the Archdiocese of Newark and the Department of Education of the State of New Jersey, we declare the graduates of Sacred Heart School Lyndhurst to be the following. I know you want to say yay for each name. Just hold it till the last. There's only 22. And so, Derek Andrew Savannah. Andrew Alfonso Napolitano. Jagger Flora. Aaron Damien Fabiano. Caitlin Melendez. Lauren J. Baker. Elaine M. Ruiz. Brianna Amanda Oliveras. Leah Marie DePietro. Stephen Gerard Scrifero. James Patrick Moran. Michael Pettigrew. Alexander John Alberti. Alexandra Ferrero. Nicolette A. Disbrow. Dana Bautista. Catherine Marie Lee. Miranda Angel Cassian. Daniel Joseph Monks. Nicholas Christian DePuzzo. Daniel Carmine Tullio. Richie Kumara. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the graduates of Sacred Heart School. This is a very special moment because these are the awards that these young men and women have worked so hard for over the last some 12 years. For having achieved first honors throughout the 8th grade, a medal is presented to Lauren Beglin and Michael Pettigrew. Throughout the 8th grade, a medal is presented to Leah DePietro Rishi Kumaran, Brianna Oliveras, Elaine Ruiz, and Stephen Sprathel. For having demonstrated an exemplary commitment to academic goals and service to others, a Who's Who certificate is presented to Lauren Medley. For outstanding achievement, the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence is presented to Lauren Beckman and Michael Pettigrew. For outstanding improvement, the Presidential Award for Educational Achievement is presented to Leah DePietro, Brianna Oliveras, Rishi Kumaran, Elaine Ruiz, and Stephen Sprathel. The Pastor's Award, given in memory of Michael and Nina Sacone, honors the student with the highest scholastic average in the 8th grade. A medal and $150 is presented to Lauren Medley. The Sister Mary Frederick Award, given in memory of Patrick Ferraro, donated by the Pavlika family, awards a medal and $100 for the highest cumulative average at Sacred Heart School. That's all the years, and is presented to Michael Pettigrew. The recipient of this award displays the qualities that exemplify the acceptance of the responsibility of his vocation as a student. His name will be engraved on a plaque in the school. This year, $50 is presented to Michael Pettigrew. Graduate who has exhibited leadership in the classroom and in extracurricular activities. The recipient's name will be engraved on a plaque in the school. This year, a medal and $100 are presented to Lauren Medley. $50 is presented to Nicholas DePuzzo. The Aquinas Award is bestowed on a graduate chosen by the administration as an outstanding representative of the class of 2011. and of Sacred Heart School. A medal and $50 is presented to Rishi Kumar. The Sienna Award is donated in memory of Gennaro and Madeline Pereira by the Catholic family. It's given to the graduate who has achieved the highest average in religion and displays true Christian values in his or her interaction with others. A medal and $50, this year it's a tie, are presented to Lauren Beckman and Michael Pettigrew. Named after Mrs. Garrity, the Helen K. Garrity Catholic Education Award, donated by the Student Leadership Council and Sacred Heart School. The recipient of this award will be a student who already displays an appreciation for Catholic education and conducts his or her life in a way that demonstrates blossoming Christian values. The student's name will be engraved on a special plaque that hangs in the school's main lobby. The student will also receive a medal and a check made out to his or her Catholic high school for $500. This award is presented to Alexander Alberta. Community concern, and an eagerness to help others. The recipient's name will be engraved on a plaque in the school. This year, a medal and $250 are presented to Daniel Tulio. Has displayed consideration for others. A medal and $150 are presented to Rishi Kumar. The Sacred Heart Parents Memorial Award, donated by Patricia Siniskowski, is presented to the graduate who has achieved the highest average in social studies. A medal and $50 are presented to Lauren Beckman. The highest average in mathematics. A medal and $100 are presented to Michael Pettigrew. The Margaret Engel Award, donated by the Leadership Council for the Margaret Engel Endowment Trust, is presented to the graduate who has achieved the highest average in science. A medal and $50 are presented to Lauren Beckman. this person is. Jessica was here at Sacred Heart School from 1st grade through 7th grade before complications from cancer took her from us. Her laughter, her smile, her gentle spirit will always be treasured in the hearts of our Sacred Heart School family and those who were blessed enough to know her. Jessie was a vibrant young girl who loved ballet, basketball, reading, writing, to her pen pals, horses, talking on the phone to her friends. Today she'd probably be texting. She was a loving big sister, a great friend, a precious daughter, and a beautiful person. Jessica never let her pain show. We only saw her extreme struggle to hold on to life and live each day to the fullest. Jessica taught us one of the greatest lessons of life. She taught us to never let the fear of tomorrow steal the joy of today, because today may be all we have left. Jessie died on March 31st, 1996. In her memory, her family has consistently sent us a donation, and we call it the Jessica Mishota Award, donated by the Mishota family. It's given to the graduate who demonstrates qualities of patient effort, high standards, and commitment to Christian values. A certificate and $250 is presented to Leah DePietro. Certificates for this year are presented to Rishi Kumara and Michael Predator. In appreciation and recognition of their assistance with the sound technology for school plays and all kinds of exercises, a medal is presented to Jagger Florida. Totals, the scholarship that was offered, $19,700 for the class of 2011. Lauren Bentley, please stand, Lauren, was awarded or offered a $4,000 scholarship to St. Dominic Academy, a $2,000 scholarship to St. Mary's High School, and we are very proud to announce that Lauren was accepted into the Academy for the advancement of science and technology. Very few people are chosen, and Lauren, we are very proud of you. Leah received a $1,000 scholarship to St. Dominic Academy, and they have presented us with a certificate to give you that commemorates that. She also was offered a $1,000 scholarship to Paramus Catholic High School. Congratulations. Brianna was awarded a $1,000 scholarship to St. Dominic Academy. Come here. They also gave us a certificate. She was also offered a $2,000 scholarship to Lac-Radier Academy. Congratulations, Brianna. Michael was awarded a $1,000 scholarship to Cleveland East High School, where he will attend classes. He was also offered a $3,500 scholarship to Paramus Catholic and a $2,000 scholarship to St. Mary's High School. We're very proud of you, Michael. Will be attending the Headmaster's Scholarship, but he's going to St. Peter's, so congratulations. In appreciation for their service to the church, the following altar servers are presented a medal of recognition: Alexander Alberti and Daniel Morris. For faithful participation in Sacred Heart School Choir, medals are presented to Miranda Kastner, a donation. I'm always very happy and touched that $1,000 donation was presented this morning to me, to the school, to the Sacred Heart School Margaret Angle Endowment Fund, made by the class of 2011. We thank you for your generosity and for continuing the tradition, which I hope endures for years to come. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Reverend Fathers, Miss Miriam, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I'd like to welcome you all to my years at Sacred Heart. I have been in this school and part of the Sacred Heart family since I was 3 years old. Even though I'm leaving this year, my memories from the school will last me a lifetime. This school is a stepping stone to my way to high school. Sacred Heart has taught me to be happy, healthy, holy, and hungry for knowledge. I am thankful that my parents sent me to this school and for supporting me every step of the way. The teachers for teaching me the basic subjects as well as art, Spanish, gym, and music. Miss Miriam for caring about each and every child, and my friends for always being there for me when I need help. Lastly, I thank God for watching over and inspiring me all of these years. When I came to the school, I was young and irresponsible, but now I have grown up to be more mature. 11 years ago, during my first day of pre-K grade, I remember meeting all new people. I was a little scared, but as the day went on, I knew the school would be great. Little did I know that those people I met back in pre-K would still be standing with me in 8th grade. This year went faster than I ever thought it would, and I can't believe it's over. I will never forget this school because it gave me the most memorable times of my life so far. Now, as I start a new chapter in my life, I will make new memories, find my friends, and even discover more about myself. Sacred Heart has had a very big impact on my life. I want us all to remember what Eleanor Roosevelt once said: "The future belongs to those who believe in their dreams." My hope for you is to make a new and fresh start in your high school years. I look forward to the next 4 years, but Sacred Heart will always be in my heart. Congratulations, class of 2011, we made it.
Throughout the years, you have always been on our sides, to share our joy, wipe our tears, bandage our bruises, and most importantly, to support us in every way. Tonight, as we write the final chapter in our time here at Sacred Heart, please know how grateful we are for everything you have done for us, even though we may forget to thank you. Each of us will now present a rose, a symbol of love, to our parents. While we can never fully repay you for all you have done for us, please accept this small token as a sincere thank you for all you have done and continue to do for us, your sons and daughters.
It is my privilege this evening to introduce our pastor, Father James Darcy. This is Father Jim's 5th commencement exercise as pastor of Sacred Heart School. Father now wishes to address the graduating class of 2011.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. I just want to also let everyone know who's in our presence this evening. We have Sister Patricia. Good morning, again, Mrs. Gary. And Sister Mary Kathleen. Famous pink elephant priest called Brother. He's always been a great teacher here, and he continues to be a great presence among us in the school. Of course, Monsignor Riley. Father Mark was the 8 very good years, and we wish him all the best in his new assignment in Bloomfield, St. Thomas the Apostle. And so, Bob, Mrs. Serena, our principal, I want to say thank you to the choir, because I know giving their time for our graduates with their beautiful voices, along with Sister Mary Immaculate and Miss Malone, our teachers, our secretary, Patty, Mrs. Pavlika, all of our faculty, our homeschool president, Mrs. Connors, staff are here. I don't need to make too much more than what Father Brandon, I should say Monsignor Riley has told you, Father Mark, at the Mass this morning. And just one thing that I would just like to say is the Mass of today, Jesus says, follow me. And that's my advice. Follow Jesus. And you're going to be happy, and you're going to know the truth and the way. Because He is the way, the truth, and the life. And He's going to be your guide in your life. We hope to see you here. You're not going to abandon us, because you're the future. The future of Sacred Heart Parish, for those who are parishioners, and we look forward to your presence. Be assured of all of our prayers for you. And I want to thank the parents and grandparents for this day, because you've helped them reach this moment, and you all deserve a round of applause as well. The Lord be with you. And also with you. And the blessing of Almighty God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, be sent upon you and remain with you forever. Amen. Congratulations.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's get off.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out, and losing all control.
Fill up my cup, Mazel tov. Look at her dancing, just take it off. Let's paint the town, we'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof,
And then we'll do it again.
let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, and do it, and do it. Let's live it up and do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like oh my God. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get off. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel tov. Look at her dancing.
Move it, move
Just
it.
take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come. Easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rock it. Don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Saturday to Sunday. Get with us. You know what we say. Party every day. Party every day. And I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna